When people say there's something wrong with this generation, I gotta ask, what did you expect? Look at what we were watching.
Give us some credit, old man. We're penny professionals.
Frilly things. We hit the jackpot.
Oh yeah, Mr.
Our #1 childhood hero was a creep, big creep energy. You can't even get away with thinking that idea nowadays, but that's what we're here to talk about. When we were kids, TV shows got away with a lot.
Look, doubloons. Don't drop them.
But now that we're older, it's time to revisit these shows with some matured eyes. And we're gonna start with SpongeBob. First off, low-key, what was he watching? Now that I'm a little older, he's not that slick. But besides them just trying to make SpongeBob a little too sexy, why was Mr. Krabs so cheap? I've lived 23 long years and I've never seen someone this damn cheap. They had Mr. Krabs fiending.
You had to choose between SpongeBob and all the money I have in my pocket. Which would you take?
That depends. How much money are we talking about?
62 cents.
I'll take the money.
That's an issue. It's all fun and games and something to laugh about as a kid. Wow, he's so cheap.
And all the money I have in
Until you grow up and you realize he was gonna trade his best chef for 62 cents. What can you get for 62 cents? If you're really wondering, you can buy an Amazon leather O-ring for 59 cents, but you'll be 4 cents shy from affording the nickel-plated O-ring. Speaking of Mr. Krabs too, his daughter. I don't like to talk about a guy's daughter, but Mr. Krabs is a crab, so it's okay.
My friends will be here in 20 minutes for my slumber party.
She's a whale.
And you're laying around.
And he's a crab. I'm not here to talk about the birds and the bees, but 1 + 2 is not equaling 3s. How does that work? The only answer I can possibly think of, Mr. Krabs is a freak boy. Whales are big and crabs are small. I think he loves dollars and pounds, if you know what I'm saying. But we can leave SpongeBob and move to another show. I have lots of questions for Transformers. The first one is actually from old Transformers back in the day. Transformers used to fight not robots, but people. And one of their main villains was the nation of Carbomia.
It's made out of oil from Africa, from Carbomia.
Carbomia.
Let's just read some of the facts about the Socialist Democratic Federated Republic of Carbomia. That happens to be located in the Sahara Desert, ruled by Abdul Fakadi. Its people often swear on the lives of their mothers' camels, and its capital has a population of 4,000 people, 10 million camels. Hey, that's not okay. It's not really okay. And I didn't point it out, but the name of the place is Carbomia, which was misspelled on TV.
Bruh.
And while it is messed up, I actually see what the producers are doing here. The best way to destroy America's enemies is to have giant machines attack them. But Transformers isn't just wild because of the Carbomias from 40 years ago. I just want to know why these aliens wanted to be cars and just sniff ass all day.
My name is Optimus Prime.
I also don't know how they found idiots to help them, because the whole Transformers pitch is not gonna work for me. Wait, run that back. So you were my car, and now you need my help to fight 200-foot machine. Yes, Bashir, only you can help me stop these 200-foot train killing machine alien. Yo, where'd you go? Anyone see where he went? Bumblebee? Anyone? Nope. Huh. I guess he's not down. All these really pale in comparison to my biggest question, which was, how is Megan Fox wrapped up in all this?
He's really, yeah, hi, say my name.
What are you allowing to happen to your foot just now?
At least he's faithful, Sam.
I'd rather believe these giant aliens are real. Then you got Megan Fox. She has to have better things to do. Let's slide to something more realistic now. We got the sweet life of Zack and Cody. The first thing we gotta chop up is their twins, right? So my question is, even though they look the same, how does Zack have so much steez?
How many girls did you date before me?
Starting with A, Erilyn, Abigail, Abyssinia, Adelaide, Tiffany. That's a T, yes, but she was a fox.
That man had Riz before Riz existed. If I had a twin who looked like me, sounded like me, was my equal height, body weight, dimension, and he was a savage, I'm gonna take some accountability and get over there. Cole was just mad nerdy.
Do you have something in your eye?
No, I'm trying to woo you with my eyes.
Other than that, we could say, why were they really living in a hotel? What are the age of all these characters? Mr. Mosby's a terrible manager. Who decided on these characters' haircuts? But we're not gonna go there. I actually kind of like the show. The next thing we're not really gonna let people get away with is Alvin and the Chipmunks. There's a show creator out there that said, you know how I'm gonna become a millionaire? I'm gonna invent high-pitched
singing chipmunks.
I fail to understand how that concept was okay. Not so much the high-pitched voice part, because you can't have talking chipmunks with baritone voices. Hey, Simon, I told you to get my nuts 5 times now. I'm more intrigued in the chipmunk part. They tried to fool us with these cute looking, I mean, that man is real cute. Look at him. But that's not how chipmunks really look. And if a chipmunk were to talk to me in a high-pitched voice in real life, I'm more liable to kick it. then chill with it. Alvin and the Chipmunks was crazy, and now that I'm thinking about it, Dora was wild too. Now I like Dora actually. Not like that. Here's a good joke that's unrelated to everything. Did you hear Dora is having trouble with her Tinder account? Swipe or no swiping. Explain to you why Dora's suspect. She goes through the show, a very competent, empowering 7-year-old, doing her thing, grown person shit. But like 5 times an episode, she just has complete amnesia and forgets how to speak English.
Hi, I'm Dora. What's your name?
Bashir.
What's your name?
Bashir Mosavello, the third. You get that? Why are you looking at me like that? It's a long pause, Dora. I get what they're going for, and as a kid, it was kind of hard to answer. But imagine if I was just a normal person, and once every 5 minutes would just ask a question that I really wanted answered. That'd be weird, right? 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 Exactly. Vamonos, let's go. Another childhood memory that's kind of wild is Peter Pan. People forget some of the OG enemies of Peter Pan were the Native Americans.
Tiger lily not back by sunset. Burn 'em at stake.
Another thing is just the premise was odd. Peter Pan's a guy that wants to be a kid forever. He doesn't realize that he's getting older and he can't do the things that he used to love doing. He has to mature and be a man, and he can't always be a boy. Peter Pan sounds like the animated version of Drake.
Coming soon to own on DVD.
Yeah. It's just the animated way to disguise a midlife crisis. He needs to grow up. And Captain Hook's just kind of lame. You're beefing with a 12-year-old. Which I also do from time to time, but the 12-year-olds I beef with can drive, pull up from deep, dunk on me, are liable to take my ankles at any time. That's a better battle, not the 12-year-old in a leotard. Also, message to my future daughter. I don't care how nice his eyes look, how flowy his hair is. If he can fly, don't leave my house. As your father, I'm gonna be very upset. As we get to the end of this video, you might be asking, Bashir, you're tearing apart all these shows. What should the kids watch? What's okay for the youth? I do have an answer.
Every day when you're walking down the street, everybody.
I like art. It has great diversity. Everyone is a varying level of height, species, jawlines, facial shapes, and they never mess up. All the jokes are clean. Okay, technically there's that one scene. There's the one scene.
Everyone find a partner. Be my partner? I guess so.
Technically, you could interpret that in a kind of weird way. The optics aren't great. How she looked at him and kind of just turned away. But no. Don't jump to conclusions. There's a simple answer. He's a dog. She's an aardvark, 2 different species. Long term, it's never gonna work. You're never gonna have a family. You're never gonna have kids. Unless it's like Mr. Krabs. Maybe I'm wrong. Alright, y'all, that's the video. Don't forget to subscribe. New videos every week. It may look like I was harsh on some of these shows, but take it with a grain of salt. They're, literally made for 4 to 8-year-olds. Have a good one. Peace.